A new data from CDC showed that the two booster shots significantly lowered COVID-19 death rates by approximately 14 times versus the unvaccinated. Plus, on top of that data, two booster shots reduced the number of deaths threefold versus if you only had one booster, suggesting that completing the two booster dose regimens is at present the best defense against COVID-related deaths. So indeed, boosting saves lives. That's what's this. What is amazing news for all of us is that the CDC has finally approved the BA.5.4 booster, and as recommended by experts, once this updated booster is available in our own area, it is best that those eligible should be the first one to get one. Now, in my own clinic, I can still see a majority of patients has gotten the primary series. But what shocks me is how people just disregard the data on boosters and openly rejects any more injections. Now, realizing the benefits of boosters, especially among the elderly and with comorbidities, plus the data on threefold lower risk of dying with another shot, almost all can be changed in terms of attitude toward the positive. Another positive mindset game for the non-believers is the fact that completing the series of COVID vaccines have been shown to really lower the risk of seeing long COVID syndrome. Another reason to believe in what these vaccines can do to save us. Now, the recent good news is that the BA.5 and BA.4 targeting coronavirus booster shots has now gotten an emergency use authorization from the FDA for all ages above 12. In other words, the second boosters are now eligible for those 12 to 49 finally, and hopefully soon if we can get an EUA for kids below 12. Very important to note is that the emergency use authorization for the new BA.4.5 variant adopted booster is authorized for use after 2 months following the previous monovalent shot, whether primary series or the old monovalent booster, meaning the new updated booster can be your first or second booster shot. Now, these bivalent vaccines, which are called the updated boosters, do contain two messenger RNA components, one of the original strain of the SARS-CoV-2 and the other one in common between BA.4 and BA.5 lineages of the Omicron variant of SARS-CoV-2. Now, based on this data supporting each of these authorizations, the bivalent COVID vaccines are expected to provide increased protection against currently circulating Omicron variant. Now, once available, these bivalent mRNA COVID-19 vaccines can be given to individuals above 12 if Pfizer or above 18 if Moderna, as long as it has been at least 2 months since they have completed the primary series of vaccination or have received the most recent booster dose with any authorized or approved monovalent COVID-19 vaccines. Now, again, these COVID-19 vaccines, including boosters, continue to save countless lives and prevent the most serious outcomes, including hospitalizations and death of COVID-19. Lastly, whether we will need the updated COVID-19 shots on a regular basis is also not clear yet, as that hinges on the changes to the virus itself and its public health impacts. Researchers and scientists studying COVID-19 continue to look at possible universal COVID-19 vaccines that could potentially protect us against future variants. However, the availability of those vaccines are likely to be several years away, but they could potentially become the last shot that most people will need against COVID-19 infection. Again, this is Dr. Jerry Tan. Stay tuned for more updates on relevant health issues here in my channel. See you again soon.